Maybe you can relate to the morning I just had. It's Sunday. Sundays are always busy days for me. Sundays are always early days for me. Today promised to be no exception. With a full slate of activities planned, I got up early and drove to church. There was not much traffic at 6 a.m. I had the roads to myself. The orange of dawn had yet to break the nighttime spell on the summer's black sky. The twilight sparkled. Cool air wafted. I parked outside my church office and took a minute to enjoy the quietude. I set down my books, picked up my coffee, and leaned against the car. It was just the star-studded sky and me. Across the city, lights flickered. Shadowed trees slept. The night was calm. No noise, no hurry, no demands. That would all change within a couple of hours. Let a few thousand alarm clocks buzz and a few thousand garage doors open, and the serenity would be invaded as suburbia awakened. But at the moment, suburbia slept. Life is like that sometimes. There are jaunts in life's journey that are as glassy as a midnight lake on a windless night. No noise, no rushing, no crises. There are measures in our music where the conductor silences the kettle drum, and only the flute is allowed to sing. And sing she does. Under the spell of her song, deadlines aren't as deadly. Death is distant. Dear ones are still dear, and sometimes near. The eclipsing clouds of fear and debts and angry phone calls have passed, and for a while, your world is moonlit. Mine was. I sat on the hood of my car, sipped my coffee, and toasted the stars. They twinkled their response. It was calm, but calm has a way of becoming chaos. With a briefcase in one hand and a coffee cup in the other, I walked and whistled across the parking lot to the office door. To enter my office, I had to get past the sleeping dog of the 20th century, the alarm system. I set down my briefcase and unlocked the door. I picked up my briefcase and walked in. The code box on the wall was flashing a red light. I'm not too electronically inclined, but I do know what a red light on an alarm system means. Punch in the code, buddy, or get ready for the music. I punched in the code. Nothing happened. I punched in the code again. The little red light kept blinking. I punched it in again. Time was running out. The little light snickered at me. I could hear the message being sent up and down the wires to all the neon-eyed alarm gremlins. Man your sirens, everybody! Old Doo-Doo Brain is entering his bank card number again. I kept pushing. The clock kept ticking. The light kept flashing. And the gremlins were getting excited. Get ready! 10 seconds and counting. 10, 9, 8... Oh, no, I groaned. It's about to hit. The siren pounced on me like a mountain lion. I thought we were under nuclear attack. Floodlights flash-flooded the hallway and red strobes turned. I kept pushing buttons and the alarm kept blaring. You'd have thought it was a breakout at Alcatraz. My pulse raced, my forehead moistened, and my situation was desperate. I raced down the hall to my office, pulled open the lap drawer of my desk, and found the phone number of the alarm company. I could barely hear what the man said when he answered. When I understood what he said, I could scarcely believe he had said it. "What do you mean, what's the matter?" I exclaimed. "Can't you hear?" "Yes, I punched in the code," I screamed. "It didn't do any good." The next 20 minutes were loud, demanding, confusing, and aggravating. I was speaking to technicians I couldn't see, about equipment I didn't understand, trying to understand words I couldn't hear. That's when the policeman came. He tapped on the window. I opened it. "I can't get the thing to shut off," I yelled. "You the preacher here?" he asked. "Yes," I yelled. He just shook his head and walked away, probably muttering something about what they don't teach in theology courses. Finally, for no apparent reason, the siren ceased. The light shut off. What had been an air raid shelter became an office again. I walked back to my desk, sat down, and sighed. What a way to begin the day.